Yeah, let's play this. I was obsessed with Zachary. I'm neither. Alright. Welcome, Lara. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. There cannot be any living beings in Zone 0, hence I deduce that you are a pure figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. I'm the Batter. I've been assigned with a sacred mission. It is a pleasure, although it was not the body I was addressing, but the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Their name is Lara. They can't talk to us. They, them pronouns! However, they can see and hear everything. Even though you two are but an imaginary specter in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Lara. I believe we need your help. Many people are in need of my services, you know? Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area. If it is of any help to you. Thanks. Batter's so polite. Nickname, Purifier. Class, Savior. State, Pure. I'm hearing like breathing. Let me see. What's in here? 448287. I wrote it down. I don't know if I've ever actually played this with headphones on. Allow me to inform you that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you be in fact a person of flesh and blood? I think so. Me. Then I was mistaken from the beginning, and you did not even interrupt me in my fanciful phantasms. I should just my fanciful phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given to encounter in this place. In my fancy phantasms, I had incidentally concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. It was all too obvious that I was led astray. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories, hostile individuals might attack you most violently. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Sure. When I replay games, usually I like to do the tutorials over again, just because it's like more content. This is because when I played Final Fantasy VII for the 70,000th time, it was during a big debate over like whether or not they should have used a Phoenix Down. It says in the tutorial they don't work like that. This is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. You have to decide between attack and auto. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not restrain itself, and I fear I would die, taking my secrets with me to the grave. No, you really have not understood one bit. It is enough to tear one's hair out. I will repeat it anew. Open widely your ears. I will restart. I will restart the game, but I have to know. Poor imbecile, you have drained my health points. I am going to die in this empty land where your sacred mission ends. So we're gonna play off today. First try. Do you think he's gonna be mad at me? Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you will be ready to dispose of all impure obstacles that dare appear in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat, Be it as it may, your training has not yet reached its end. Let me ask you to follow me if you still want me as your guide. Do you see him? He's just went like... One, two, three, four. Ah, yes. To pass through, it would be necessary to use your cerebral organ correctly. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your cranium. I think that... What kind of... Okay, so like... How weird was this cat? The real one. I think that these floating blocks correspond in some way or another to the symbols you can see on the wall. Nice. Is there a problem, oh dear charming hero? I cannot do everything in your place. I'm not your genitor after all. Nonetheless, may I perhaps dare suggest you try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once, if so required. So hurry, solve this intriguing obstacle and post haste, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. So, one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 8, 2, 3. Look at me, big brain! Ah, finally, after all of that effort, the long-awaited reward makes its entrance to the scene. Crunch, nom nom crunch. That's the thing I wrote down. Silver flash. I don't know what that reaction was. Here we have an accessory that will prove especially useful to your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have probably noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from its ilk by the contrast of its clashing colors, assaulting your gaze with bad taste and defying any sensible course of plastic arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Flesh of the silver serpent. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Do not worry yourself. I too travel much between the different zones of the world. Perhaps we will come to meet again. Ah, by the by, take this. This item of a curious name will be the key that shall permit you to enter Zone 1. The Leo card has been found. Wow, wow. Oops, I think I accidentally turned it down too much. Whoa. Nope, turned it up too much. Nestle. They did it again. Tramway number 1 is a very important useful means of transport to get to the different areas of Zone 1. It's kind of a bop. Visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I know who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The batter? The impure spirits. Are you some sort of prophet, or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Man of murder? Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Lara. I don't know them. They must be a member of the superior personnel. In any case, that's good. That means our requests have been approved. Come, I'm going to explain your task. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone number 1. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. For some reason, I thought the meat place was the first one. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. The rest of it flows free and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so, we can live. It is an essential element, the first among the 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. And there we are. And so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impures? Yeah, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be good if you wouldn't go there, because the regulations forbid access to the smoke mines for visitors. So, here's what we're gonna do. There's an annex tunnel that nobody ever goes to, but a miner went in there some time ago. And he saw something strange, he said. Nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex mine and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear and we can work properly again. There we go. Do you have any questions? Nope. Oh, great. Impeccable. The tunnel is right down there. Me, I will wait for you here. I like this guy. Well, do you understand? You'll go down into the annex tunnel and cure the leader of the specters. This way, after you're done, we can work again. That would be great. I'm gonna go up. Hey, what's up, man? Soon, I might be promoted. Thanks for the luck ticket, dummy. Ha ha ha. Access to the smoke hinds is prohibited to all unauthorized personnel. Here I go. Hey, look at who it is. Well, well, what do we have here? Is that not Lara and their charming jumping jack, the batter? Might you be the Spectre's leader? No, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is being extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. Hey, that's my guy! To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I think it's one of those peculiar things called a spherical add-on. I have very well tried to appropriate it, but the operation has systematically failed. But I'm thinking, maybe you, one who is not a physical matter, will perhaps succeed in binding the spiritual entity to yours. I love him. Come here. Yay! What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Fair enough. Since it has been decided to accompany you, I know only to advise you to make the best possible use of it. Got it. The leader of the specters isn't here. Apologies, but I fear I have to respond in the negative. This add-on aside, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul in this place. There is nothing here. This is the sort of spot that I am particularly fond of. What you seek is certainly located elsewhere. Ayo. Ah, you've returned. So, have you killed the leader of the specters? Nope. What in there? Oh, really? Bugger. Crap. I believe that I'll have to let you into the main gorges then. But, the regulations are against it. Alright, I suppose this is a very special case, as stated in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the main mines are on the right. There. Will you find the leader of the specters? Well, it would be great if that was possible. Well, yes. It would be great. Bye. There are phantoms down there that keep us from working properly. But this is my break time anyway. Me. Like that guy. What are you doing here? Are you part of the mine inspecting personnel? Yeah. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You've come to eliminate the specters? That's good news. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who's let you enter here? Normally, the regulations prohibit external visitors. The lamps don't always work in the inmost corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I am the voice of forgiveness that'll eliminate your ill-fated forms. Prepare yourselves to receive my judgment. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I keep forgetting to attack because the music's too good. Oh no, it's part of their plan. Oh, there you go. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. For some reason, I really want popcorn. Belial's meat. What? Magnolia, a floating severed head. Girls' night. He doesn't have any eyes. How is he blind? I love RPGs. Chronic Did this just cause chronic migraines on me? Freaking cast chronic migraine on me. I already have chronic migraines. What the heck is this? January. Ghoul with a dusty breath. Domestic socket. There's a door, but it seems to be locked from the inside. Okay. Oh! There's a strange switch on this lamp. Bait door opened. Hey, what's up, guys? We're safe here, but we'll have to leave once we're out of meat. I just took all their food. Alright, bye. Oh, there's all kinds of doors. Oh, hey, what's up, man? What? Did you come from the smoke mines? Yep. But it's full of specters in there. Nope. Then who are you? Have you been sent by the Queen or by Deaden? But, you still know how to fight the specters? You could destroy them? Yep. Oh, that that would be great. There are specters in the large cow sheds. Cow sheds? Yes. The meat one is the first one. You are here at the metal farmsteads of Pintel in the east of Zone 1. Our work consists of cutting livestock in two and extracting the metallic rocks contained within the cadavers. All the metal of poor quality is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and processed to create objects. Part of it is also put into crates and sent to other zones so that they have objects in soil as well, I suppose. It's in the cows? It's a essential element, first among the four elements. This has I'm the third strongest mole vibes, because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There. And so, there are specters in the large cow sheds. I must purify the mines first. Ah yes, but the cow sheds aren't that big, and it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's Inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So please, could you do the cow sheds first? Alright. Aha, great. Thank you so much. The cow sheds are over there, to the right. They aren't big at all, and you'll see it's going to be done super quickly. So, what's to the left? I prefer working here over the smoke mines. At least you benefit from the outside air. One shouldn't get attached to animals. Once you are, it gets difficult to put your hands inside. I guess I get it. My mom grew up on a farm. What's this? These balls are heaps of processed metal, which are going to be sent to other zones. Wow, he answered that immediately. They're, metallic. You're going to destroy the specters? Hurry up. We're expecting the Queen's Inspector at any moment. It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want high-quality metal. There are 5 specters left in the cowshed. Fat specter. Baneful ectoplasmic incarnation. Oh wait, can't I... I don't know why I can't attack the speech bubbles, but it's fun too. Oh, they're separate enemies, that's why. Stop casting chronic migraine on me. Hate that noise. Just wait until I have 2 or even 3 hula hoops. Shout out to this guy. I am really... No, yes. Has it been so long since he went inside? I don't know. No, of course, you know nothing. I should have known. He will eliminate the specters. And how does he think himself capable of destroying those stupid phantoms? He thinks himself better than you. Better than the Queen. No, I don't think that... Shut it. I didn't ask for your opinion. You all think that you're more intelligent than the others. But you are all the same. In any case, this is hardly important. The phantoms will erase that conceited individual. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody here is capable of fighting the phantoms, apart from the Queen's officers. If only you listened to me more often, you wouldn't keep making fools of yourselves. Look at what this guy looks like. This man's all teeth. But then who's gonna destroy the phantoms? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Toothpick teeth. Too bad for you. You'll just have to take care of your problems yourselves. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm returning to Alma. At least the people there are polite. They don't constantly cut you off. Please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight. No. I beg of you, get the yuck out of my way right this instant if you want to keep your position. Okay, what's up? It's me. I did it. Who was that person? You're alive? Yep. And the specters? The cowshed has been purified. You must be very lucky. Who was that person? That was Deaden. He's the Queen's Inspector. You mean Spectre? No, the Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre. He can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, no, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You'd better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, he's an Alma. Nobody can go there without proper authorization. So, please, return to the smoke mines. Alright. Oh, so they meant like long ways. So just like, hello? It's half a cow. I mean, I guess. Extracting scraps of metal from cows isn't what I prefer. But if I do my job well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Pentel. They say that the names of the metro stations coincide with the names of important people of the past. I have trouble imagining that things weren't always the way they are now. Great. That actually scared me. He said the name of the game. He said, oh. Oh. Well, if it isn't the man himself. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Pardon? What I'm saying is that the average player doesn't need all of these, complicated and tedious dialogues. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary to every video game. I'll often find myself in places you're going to visit before you. But enough talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours, so why not let me see the color of your credits? Did it. I'm good at chop. What? Where did you come from? Come from the smoke mines. But, wow, what? But that's impossible. What? Not a single lamp works in here. You can't. Faith guides my steps. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seemed like the phantoms are particularly numerous. The specters? Where am I here? Third element. 3 of them. You were here at the plastic administrations of Shachihara in the North of Zone 1. Our work consists of filling in forms. Afterwards, we package them and wrap them up with string to send them to the courier service. There, they ship the packages. In exchange, we receive parcels full of plastic. There is a lot of liquid plastic that forms our lakes and oceans. And then there is solid plastic, used to make various objects. It is the essential element, the first among the 4 elements. Because without plastic, the world would be limitless, and people would keep walking and walking without ever stopping. But you hunt the specters, really? Yes, I'm purifying the zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where we take care of sending the packaged forms. The problem is that nobody can remember the floor where it's found. My office is in the basement, because there's no more space in the stories above, I suppose. Shachihara. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real house is in Alma. Let's see, I can go anywhere. But let's go back in here. Let's go up to the roof. Look who it is! By Jove, you again? You are decidedly everywhere. One could even believe you were following me. Yet your footsteps have not deceived you. for you are here in a place that could certainly use sacred blows from your holy bat. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but it happens to be that the floors housing this administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasms. It would be most judicious to find the story where all of those intangible monsters arise from post-haste in order to slay them. Could it be that this task is too arduous for your narrow mind? In which case, I may be able to provide you with advice. Open widely your ears and listen well, for I will not say this twice, not even amidst the most pathetic pleas. In one of the 4 rooms on the ground floor, the employees inside seem to be trained under particular directives. Additionally, if there was a choice to be made, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all. Thanks, Judge. You're the best. I love you. Alright, let's see. Wait, 2584. Let's see if that's it. A mimic? Oh, these ones are cute. Found it. No one? Oh. I'm the batter. Where are the phantoms? I'm very afraid. Help me. Yo. Burnt. Employee of Zone 1 in poor health. Maybe it's his suit that is taking control of his brain. Strange. Nothing strange is written on this form. First version. They lie 6 feet under, surrounded by hot metal and liquid plastic. Second version. They are 8, and they have long beards. They watch what is happening from their high silver spears. Third version. A soul big insect, whose mandibles spit meat. Fourth version. They are 4, each one attributed to an element. They protect their respective crystals. Last version. There are but 2 in the secret zone. Access to the secret elevator is forbidden. Did I say secret? Understood. Well, good. No, unless you have the code. Dang it. Okay. When they give you a number, you write it down. I really should have done that. Dang, he really makes it so you can't guess these. This is a 1, 2, 3, that's a 6-digit code. You must not pass. I don't want to die. I'm going to Alma. It will be nice. Oh my god, he heckin' died. Disappear this instant. This is my zone. You are not to be here. Oh my god, he's killing like 7 of them at once. You! It's you, the source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who has set his sights on my beloved zone. What do you want? Why have you decided to be such a pain? I've dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic phantoms. Begone. You're mistaken. I'm not a phantom. I'm a purifier. I've come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you respond? And how dare you think I will just swallow these insults? Listen well, this is simple. Get out of here and take your specters with you, or I'm going to kill you. I hope for your sake that I've made myself clear. If I see you again, you're dead. The tramway will now stop in Alma. There's a siren. I'm not allowed to let anybody pass. Unless they answer some questions. Gotcha. Let me read this paper. March, the month of the winds. Week 11, 2007, 288 days. This is a lot. Let's see what the questions are. Alright now. This is, Alright now. I'm trying to figure out this hacking puzzle. Cyril, Kevin, and Jonas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 threes. 22 threes. Yeah, I played it like when it first got super popular on Tumblr. And I think I googled this. Holy Trinity Roses? I played turn-based games so much that when I asked my dad for a game that wasn't turn-based, he said, "Are you sure? Because it's not turn-based." And I had to be like, I mean, yeah, I'm a Final Fantasy kid, but like, come on, I played other games. Well, my dad had decided I was decidedly not a pro gamer because I couldn't handle Metal Gear Solid or Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. Are you serious? If you turn the month March upside down, what two-digit number can you read? I don't know! I have no idea. 81. No, 87? It's either 81 or 87, I guess. My nails are all dirty. There we go. Hate this. I'm here to see Dadden. Dadden? Yes, of course. And he's just gonna tell me about the meat for no reason. You are here at the meat fountains of Alma in the center of Zone 1. Here, meat flows freely, endlessly filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. The meat is then sent to everyone, to those living in Zone 1 and the others. Remember when those guys were like, in that room and are like, we'll be fine as long as we don't run out of meat, and then I just took all the meat and left. It's an essential element, the first among the four elements. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat, and they would devour each other. Master Dedden has an office in the center of the fountains, but nobody has ever found it. Generally speaking, Master Dedden seems to only appear when necessary. Well, there. Who are you again? I've come to liberate the world of malignance. Oh, really? Well then. Can you liberate me? Okay. Was I just ignoring the possums there? Maybe things will be better now. Poor guy. Well, look who it is. Zakai. Bonjour, Lara. In good form? Perhaps you have some credits to spare? There was lots of debate on that. I think they eventually settled on, so he could still be hot, that he was wearing a turtleneck. I think they were cowards. Let me work. Me when someone talks to me at work. Yet I've never been ill. Oh, cute. Wait, I'm gonna go the other way first, though. There's nothing here. What's that noise? Oh, jeez. Ew. Trochanteric, aquatic ghoul with a radiant smile. I wrote it down this time. Hey, what's up, man? I don't want to be burnt. And then he did. Alright. Hey, man. I don't want to be a phantom. And then he did. If I'm not working, then who will? People who think that they're valued by corporate society. Maybe I don't know enough to do this. Well, look who it is. It's old Zachary. 4, 9, 8, 2, 6, 5. And then maybe 1? No. 5. No. Okay, so then the ones we still have left to do are 1, 2, 7, 9, and C. I'm doing this wrong. I did it. Yeah, I don't know what the solution to that was. I just got most of the code and then brute forced it because that's all I had. Hello? I wish you good day, dear omnipresent companion. Soon you will have been able to admire all of the scarlet and ultramarine landscapes of this zone. You seem distraught by the unique architecture of this place. If such is truly the case, you should learn how to concentrate, so as to be mistaken no more in your choice of opportunities proposed to you at every corner of this maze. Next time, linger and ponder a little longer before traversing one of those trap doors. You young drunkard? Hello? Oh, it gets louder. Hey, new guys. Haunts. Oh, there we go. God, I was in there for a long time, it felt like. I know it was only probably like 2 minutes, but Jeebus. Hey, what's up, man? You! By the Queen's thousand faces. Are you crazy or just completely idiotic? What part of I am going to kill you wasn't clear to you? I'm here to eliminate you. Smiles cutely. You're insane. I'm the guardian of Zone 1. It's nothing without me. What mental illness enables this blind faith, hiding the obvious from your eyes? I'm the one who's going to purify the world. And you're the pest that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. Bonk. Put your... Alright. You will taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'm going to cut your face to remove this insufferable smile. I don't know what it does, but I don't want it there. No, I'm sure it does something bad, and I'm like, I'm not gonna find out. Like, maybe it's part 1 of a 2-part attack, and I'm like, ugh. Did it. He's dead as heck. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Huh. Is this a joke? I lost. Dead, and more like dead. This land is now pure. Now I have to do the walk of shame. Yep. A baby. That didn't start well. Just go back to Zone 1. Oh my god. So that was the first zone of off. Call it here. Alright, bye everybody.